Okay. So this is my thoughts on Resident Evil Final Chapter, number 6. Paul Anderson, you're officially banned from making movies. That's what I have to say about that. Resident Evil has never been a franchise that is known for like continuity, accuracy, following the rules of its own universe. Logic has never existed in that universe. However, like the first film was at least fun and followed a basic ABC sort of script, plotline. And then it got more and more distorted and broke the rules of continuity the further and further we went along. And if you've been reading my reviews, you'll see they got a bit more convoluted, and until Retribution was just like, what the fuck? And then we get to the final chapter. And, okay, again, granted, there hasn't been a lot of continuity, but, you know, you've got roughly 90 minutes or so to wrap up the series and not fuck it up too much. That's all you have to do. You blew it. So, one of my favorite parts of the movie is Albert Wesker of the whole series, because he's just fun. He's just one of those evil bad guys that you love to hate, and you love him in general. My hair. And then he goes from being like Super Wesker to he gets killed by a door. Yeah, final chapter, he gets killed when a door falls on his foot and he bleeds out. Prior to this, he has survived being shot in the head, being shot in the chest multiple times, multiple helicopter crashes. He has no superpowers. I crossed these. Why? Dr. Isaacs is back, and Alice is like, oh, yeah, I killed your clone. Okay. And then there's another Isaacs. So there's actually 2 Dr. Isaacs running around, and they're both like, no, I'm the real one. You're the clone. And to be honest, I don't actually know which one is the really, really real one. They say the one that deep down in the hive is, but that's what a clone would think, because all the other clones thought that. So in number 5, Retribution, they went against the canon of the first movie, and they have the Red Queen. Wesker's like, oh, she's out to kill all of humanity. And then in 6, she's out to save humanity. And she's like, no, I was taught to value human life. I was programmed to value human life. Excuse me, use my words. No, you weren't! You spent 3/4 of the first movie killing people to protect the entire world from the T-virus. It was bad enough that they had to fuck around with that in later movies and try to make her a villain. My tank top. Try to make her a villain, the Red Queen a villain. But then they had to renege on that and have her be like, I have a soft spot for humanity. I value human life. And they also have her saying, I am not able to kill any Umbrella employees. It's against my programming. Again, you spent half of the first movie killing Umbrella employees to try to save the world. It's like the guy doesn't even watch his own movies. Oh, fucked hard. I'm so disappointed. I mean, Resident Evil, never a good franchise, but, I mean, entertaining enough. You know, mindless fun. And in the end of 5, Wesker's like, I'm giving you your powers back. I need to help you. I need your help to fight the zombie army. And then in 5, it's like, no, he was just pretending to give her powers back, because the whole trip to Washington, D.C. and helping her get out of the headquarters from Resident Evil 5, they actually were just bringing her to Washington to kill her. Well, if they wanted to kill her, then why the fuck didn't they just kill her when they had her in the, like, trapped cylinder room in the very beginning of 5? That would have spared us 2 movies. The plot, continuity errors, the issues, the problems. Oh, I could do an entire novel about everything that is wrong with the continuity in this film series. But again, 6 is the most egregious. Otherwise, other than that, speaking outside of that, it's like, okay, Alice gets more and more perfect with every frickin' movie, until by the 6th one, it's like, if you take every Mary Sue ever, plus Mary Poppins, plus Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and throw in just a splash of Jesus Christ, then you'd have Alice. It's like, we get it, Paul Anderson. You worship your wife. It's really annoying. And the editing in this one is just super choppy, fast. You can't tell what's going on. I mean, at least in previous ones, you could kind of follow the choreography of the fight scenes. And in this one, you really can't follow it. And it's just so freaking dumb. And I'm saying this about a Resident Evil movie, okay? It's not like they're good. They're all dumb. But this one just takes the cake. This is the holy grail of stupid Resident Evil films. Wow. Yeah, I mean, just trying to rewrite the entire origin of where the T-virus came from, who discovered it. You know what, Paul Anderson, fuck you, okay? You've had some small amount of people who have, despite all the crap, continued to watch these movies. Thank God I didn't pay theater prices. But continued to at least rent these movies in the hopes of, you know what, well, your movies kind of suck, but you can still entertain us. And then you just shat on your entire viewership, your entire audience, fan base. I'm not really a fan of Anderson, as you can tell. But I do like zombies. Even mutant Cerebrus. And weird pterodactyls for some reason. Like 4-winged pterodactyls. I don't know. If you get your chances to watch this movie, just skip it. That's all I can say. I mean, really, the best 2 of the series are 1 and 2, and they kind of go down from there. And Retribution is a little more entertaining. It's just more evenly paced. than some of the others, so I like that one a little bit better than, say, Extinction and Afterlife. I mean, Extinction's fine. I guess I like Retribution, Extinction about equally. But they both have problems. Afterlife has got more pacing problems, so that one's one of my least favorites. But as far as I'm concerned, the entire movie ends at 5. Like, 6 doesn't exist. So yeah. The grade I'm giving this movie is a big, fat, steaming pile of E. And for those of you who don't know, they're rebooting the series. And I know everybody's like, oh my god. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe they can do it right this time. Let's give them a chance. If they do it right, I'll be on board. If they allow him to be involved, I'll be like... So, yeah. This movie's shit. I actually can't even explain how bad it is. I don't know what the worst thing about it is. I really don't. I guess it's the shitty continuity and trying to rewrite the entire story. I mean, we don't get to know the characters, but it's kind of par for the course. So, that's it. Resident Evil Final Chapter gets a big ol' E. And, yeah. It's a piece of shit.